Okay, whatever your opinion of Katrina Kaif's acting skills, you cannot deny she's got a knack of picking the right films. Last year she starred in 3 big hits, Namaste London, Partner and Welcome. And in the months ahead she has films with Subhash Ghai and Rajkumar Santoshi and also a Yash Raj entertainer. Earlier this week I chatted with the drop-dead gorgeous Katrina about her own assessment of her talent, the challenges ahead and why she agreed to be in a 3-heroine film when things are looking so good for her. And guess what? We didn't once mention the name Salman Khan. Katrina Kaif, welcome to Now Showing.
Thank you.
Katrina, do you feel vindicated? A couple of years ago when you entered the movies, there was a fair bit of skepticism attached, wasn't there? Will she last? She doesn't speak the language. She's not from here. Can she dance? You've delivered the hits. You were in 3 big hits last year. Do you feel vindicated?
I don't know. I feel happy. I've never paid too much attention to the negative things that are being said. Anything that is said slightly against you, or negative if you like, I think you should always see that as a challenge.
Okay.
So I was not very aware of all this maybe criticism or skepticism, as you say. So I think for me, I just had a good time. I'm having a good time, and I've thoroughly enjoyed everything.
So you were always confident that you're going to be able to do this and do this well?
See, I don't know. For me, there was no end target. I enjoy every day, and I love being on the set. I love waking up and going to a movie set and making a film, making a movie. And that, for me, is my enjoyment. And the fact that the movies work, that is all I care about. You know, I desperately want the movies to be successes and the audience to come and see them. And if they don't, I take it very personally, you know.
Sure. Now, you've been in the hits. Are you ready to move on to the next challenge, which I'm guessing is sort of sinking your teeth into interesting roles for yourself, characters that are exciting, really the kind of roles that require you to really perform. Are you ready?
See, I've got some pretty good roles coming up this year. I would say the new films which I've signed, I think they obviously have some quite different roles coming up for me. I would say a film like a Namaste London was a fantastic role for me, and it was a role which would be very difficult again to get a role of that, a character so fantastically written. The only thing that you can hope for is that you get characters like that. It's really important that you have to get scripts with the content. You can be part of great commercial films, and the films can be successes, but you've got to have those characters also that gives you a chance to really do something different.
Namaste ji. मेरे सारे बॉयफ्रेंड्स मुझे जहाज बुलाते हैं। मैं चाहती हूँ कि हमारी सुहागरात हमारी एक दूसरे को जानने के बाद लंदन में हो। I hope तुम मेरी बात समझ सकते हो।
Do you consider yourself a good actress?
I think that I still have a very long way to go, but I know that I'm a competent person, and given the right scope and the right characters, I know that other people will also be satisfied with that she's a competent performer.
What was the last film that you saw that made you go, I wish I was in this?
I think probably here was Jab We Met.
Okay.
It was a very woman-centric film. It was a film with a great character written for the girl, and that was something which is hard to come by.
Sure. Tell me, who are the actresses that you admire? Whose career would you like to have?
Madhuri.
Sure.
Sri Devi. That's not bad. Kajal. I don't mind. They've all had fantastic careers. Everyone has had super successes.
Okay. Now, in the months ahead, we're going to see you in a Subhash Ghai film. We're going to see you in a Rajkumar Santoshi film. You've also signed a Yash Raj film. Are you most secure working with seasoned banners and seasoned filmmakers?
I think that for someone being a newcomer like me, I think it's very necessary for there to be some element of experience in the project. Whether it's the director, or whether it's the producer, or whether it's the co-star, there's got to be an element of experience. Otherwise, I think it's too much new territory. There's no support system to the project, and I think sometimes success can give people very misplaced confidence.
So, what would you attribute the recent successes to? Shrewd career choices?
I think a big part of it is just destiny. I think that there would be a lot of people who would support my saying that there is no logical answers for a lot of things in the film industry. Why do some films work? Why do some films don't? There are films where you can say that this is a laugh riot, this is a total commercial entertainer, and you can safely bet that it may be a success. But there are no definites in the film industry.
Okay. And finally, in Race, the next film that we're going to see you in, you're one of 3 leading ladies. Were you ever insecure?
No, I was never insecure, but it was it was a definite concern at some point that, do I really want to do this? It was one of the earlier films I signed, for sure, and it was something which now perhaps maybe I wouldn't do, but the bottom line is I think you have to look at the films in totality. I felt this film had the potential to be a success. I thought it was a thorough entertainer and a thriller with a very fantastic script, and it had fantastic actors in it, Saif, Akshay, Anilji, and I think that you have to sometimes look at a bigger picture and say that, is this a great film that I want to be a part of? Does this have the potential to possibly be a very good entertainer?
Sure, sure. Well, best of luck. Looking forward to seeing lots more.
Bye.
Thank you.